What's up, team? Doing a video on small wins, how they could have underneath them big wins. Give you an example. So yesterday I went to CrossFit Valencia. This is my home gym. CrossFit Valencia is where I may be coaching at some point. I walked in, looked at the workout. I said to Nick, I reckon I could take this one. He offered as well, and I said, yeah, I reckon I could take this one. Felt great. In the mornings when I get up recently, I used to be a morning person, but I struggle with it a little more now. So I got up, had a coffee, and then I felt kind of human, working on it. So I rely on coffee for sure. But then by the time I got to the gym, I felt pretty good. And then when I looked at the session, I'm like, I could take that. So the small win was that I took the whole session, and that would be my first official session, CrossFit session. And the other small win was that I really observed myself in that session, and I liked how I came across. I liked the character I put across, and it was very natural. And because it was natural, because my energy was in line, I feel like that was a big win. That's a big thing, because if your energy's in line, if you're aligned with what you're doing, whatever it is, then your authenticity and your character and your best, I feel like the best parts of you come out. Sense of humour, your personality, I feel like for me, it was spot on. It wasn't a perfect session. I've got a lot to work on if I want to start coaching the CrossFit level, but it was definitely a good start. And for me, the small wins have big wins underneath them sometimes. And I think it's important to acknowledge the small wins, because the big wins, they're there, and they may take a bit of time for you to notice them, but you acknowledge your small wins. You acknowledge that you turned up and you did something, and you can turn back and say, you know what, I'm happy with that. That's a good start. I hope that helps. If it didn't help, that's okay too. Comment below if you've had a small win this week or a big win. I'll speak to you soon.